In 2022, I was accepted into a writing and research program, and thus began a journey that was intense, but also equally rewarding. For my research project, I was speaking to writers every week, listening to them talk about their ideas and concepts, and getting to see their stories unfold. As a writer myself, it was a nourishing moment for me. It is difficult to describe the joy I felt at being able to connect with writers and artists. Our conversations would be recorded, and I would listen to them to make notes and produce writings for class. And as I was listening to the recorded conversations, that was when it struck me. Hey, that sounds like a podcast episode. What if there was a podcast like this where I spoke to writers, artists, and creatives about their work of art? That was where the idea began. Adventure photographer and Oscar-winning documentary director Jimmy Chin has this saying that some photographs are not possible without the incredible relationships you build. I would like to reiterate his saying, some dreams are not possible without the incredible relationships you build. Sometimes the puzzles fit in, and perhaps this podcast is one such puzzle that got solved because of the people around me. When I got the idea, I wrote an email to the faculties at the Open Institute for Social Science, where I was studying the program, and I am currently a writing fellow. I wrote, "Dear faculties, I have this idea about a podcast. What can we do about it?" They wrote back enthusiastically and with full encouragement to give it a try. That is how I found the logistics and production support that was needed to bring this to life. The other big puzzle was sound editing. And I knew that it is such a technical thing and I'm not good at it. This got resolved when Sonny Rajkarnikar so kindly agreed to help. Without his support, it is very difficult to imagine this podcast taking shape. I then reached out to Shaurya Kshatri and asked him to give me a piece of music that he has composed that could be added into the podcast, and he so generously sent me 4 or 5 different pieces to pick from. I owe a special thank you to Tsering Tsomo Gurung for helping with the multiple test recordings we recorded together. How'd You Create That is a podcast about the process behind creating a work of art, a conversation that dives into the creative process. I am your host, Alfa. We hope you'll enjoy listening. See you very soon in the first episode.